The following is a presentation of Regional Radio Sports. Whether it's AM 800 KREI, AM 1400 KJEF, J98 The Booth, MyMoInfo.com, or at MyMoInfoSports on Twitter, Regional Radio is your most comprehensive source for all area sports.
Welcome into JC Ballpark in beautiful Fredericktown, Missouri, as we get set to bring you another edition of high school sports over the Regional Radio airwaves, as we've got some softball action coming your way as the North County Raiders travel here to take on the Fredericktown Blackcats. I'm Brandon Pavlina. I'll be the only one on the broadcast here today. Glad to have you alongside, and looking forward to getting started with this one here as North County comes into this one with a record of 14-5 on the year. Fredericktown, on the other hand, 5-8 on the year. So these two teams squaring off, and they did already once this season. They played exactly 2 weeks ago, and that game was at North County. And in that game, North County won by a final score of 7-1. So Fredericktown trying to get a victory in this season series. North County looking for the regular season sweep as they go for a victory here today. We continue our coverage on the Fleegs Equipment pregame show here in just a moment with some interviews with both head coaches from Fredericktown and from North County. But first, got to tell you that Fleegs Equipment in St. Genevieve and Leadington, Fleegs Equipment for all your lawn, farm, and garden equipment needs. Let their family serve your family. Highway 32 in St. Genevieve and on the Outer Service Road at the Leadington exit. Or you can go online 24/7 at Fleegs.com. So we continue our coverage on the Fleegs Equipment pregame show here coming up next with interviews from Steve Elam, the head coach of the North County Raiders, and also the head coach of the Fredericktown Blackcats, Cody Huff. That's what's coming up next here on the MyMo Info Sports Stream.
Gateway Motors in Fredericktown, Missouri invites you to come on down and let us help you find your next vehicle. Purchasing a car, SUV, or truck can be an overwhelming experience. The Gateway crew will help you find the right vehicle for your personal or family needs. We offer 24-month or less, no-interest loans for qualified buyers. Come on down to 509 Lincoln Drive and let us help you find a reliable vehicle that fits your wallet.
Are you ready to give your dreams a new address? Whether you're looking to buy or build, the First State Community Bank lending team can help you get there. We'll connect you with the right loan, the right lender, and when all is said and done, the right home for you. Get in touch with your local FSCB lender at fscb.com/welcomehome or see us in Farmington, Park Hills, Bonne Terre, Deloge, or Terre de Lac to get started on your journey to homeownership. First State Community Bank. Success starts here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 412605.
Welcome back here on the Fleegs Equipment pregame show as we continue our coverage leading up to the game between Fredericktown and North County. A little softball action here on Regional Radio. And with me now, I got the head coach of the Fredericktown Blackcats and Cody Huff. And Coach, obviously a good start for you guys, but just a tough stretch here as of late. I think everyone can agree that this week where you're playing games every single day is not the easiest stretch of games, but you guys played well last night in a hard-fought battle that you said. And I know you said that you think you guys are right on the cusp of turning things around. So what do you see from the girls, especially last night, that makes you think that, hey, we're right around the corner from getting back on track and getting back to our winning ways?
Well, one of the main reasons why we haven't been doing very well these past stretch of games has been our defense. Our defense has really went down. In the first couple games of the year, we averaged, a half an error inning, and then we lost to Valley Park by 1 run, and we had 11 errors. So it's showing like teams that we should be playing well and should be beating. Our defense is really taking us out of the game. Now our pitching needs to step up a little bit, but last night we had a good outing by Trista Wagner, her first start. Or second star, I can't really remember, but she did well for us. She's going to get the bump again tonight.
Yeah, and you mentioned that obviously she's going to be going in the circle again tonight. What can we expect to see from her out there throwing?
She's not the fastest girl in the world, so hopefully we kind of keep these strong hitters in North County off balance and hopefully not let them run into something fast. It's going to go a little bit further.
Yeah, and just with the offense for you guys, I know you like what you're seeing from some of your hitters. What can we expect to see from the offense today? You guys obviously want to get out to an early lead. What are we expecting to see from the hitters against North County?
Well, North County's going to be throwing a pitcher that spots up really, really well, so we really have to be aggressive on pitches that we see and that we like and not wait, to hit their pitches. So hopefully our girls take what we did last night and just start getting those hits in timely manner rather than just getting them sparingly.
Yeah, because that's the thing is, right, it's not just about getting the hits. You got to string them together. You got to get them when runners are in scoring position. Timely hitting is a huge part of the game of baseball. And so with that, we'll wrap it up with this, Coach. Keys to victory for you guys tonight. What do you got to do to get a victory against a tough North County team?
We're going to play strong defense, play almost errorless ball, make the plays when they need to be made, and then have timely hitting.
All right. Well, appreciate you taking some time to talk to us here on the Fleets Equipment pregame show, Coach Huff.
All right, thank you.
All right, we'll be back here on Regional Radio.
Fall is here and winter is on the way. This is Randy from Gifford Lumber Company in Farmington, and we're always ready to help you get what you need no matter what the season may be. Plumbing, electrical, hardware, lumber, tools, and so much more. Stop by and see us. Check the Makita, Yeti, and Traeger grill inventory. We're Gifford Lumber Company, and we're hometown proud. Located on Potosi Street in Farmington.
Gifford Lumber Company in Farmington, hometown proud.
Welcome back here on Regional Radio as we continue our coverage leading up to the game between Fredericktown and North County. And with me now, I got the head coach of the North County Raiders, Steve Elam. And Coach, a nice stretch for you guys here over just really the first part of the season.
This is Dr. Karen Melton at Hearing Care Partners. We hope you don't miss a single thing this sports season. Stop by for a free hearing screening so you'll hear every play and the person sitting right next to you. One of the best parts of the game is chatting with old friends and making new ones. We wish all our local players a safe and healthy sports season. It's Hearing Care Partners. Find us online at hearingcarepartners.com.
Welcome back here on Regional Radio as we continue our coverage leading up to the game between Fredericktown and North County. And with me now, I got the head coach of the North County Raiders, Steve Elam. And Coach, a nice stretch for you guys here over just really the first part of the season as we're right around the halfway point, I guess you could say at this point, with a couple of weeks left in the regular season. A lot to like about what you guys are doing out on the field, but you talked about the attitude of the team, the just kind of the mentality of the group that they're bringing out on the field. What can you say about that, and what do you like about what they're doing out here?
Well, I like that we're never giving up, no matter what. We've been behind several games, early on, and we come back and we have a good inning, and we just keep each other going, and we take good approaches, and we come back and we score, a 5-run inning or something. So I like that attitude as far as that we're taking onto the field. Definitely,
and you guys are playing a team that you have already faced once this year in Fredericktown. You guys won that first matchup 7-1 at home. Now you're on the road here. What can you expect to see from the Blackcats here today?
Coach Huff will have them ready as he always does. They'll come out, they'll play defense, they'll hit the ball. I'm not sure who's pitching for them or whatever, but I'm sure that she's going to do whatever she needs to do in the circle for her team to do the best they can. And but like I said, Coach Huff has them ready, and it'll be everything we want.
Absolutely, and on the road here, always a tough job. Adds an extra little element to it of toughness. And for you guys here out on the mound tonight, you're going to be, or in the circle rather, you're going to be trotting out Cheyenne Dickens. What can we expect to see from her out there?
Shy throws pretty hard. Like I said, she hits her spots, and she'll be hard to hit. Like I said, especially with the speed that she throws. So that's what we're looking at for today.
Awesome, and I would imagine she'll probably play a big factor in the key to winning the game tonight. But with that, we'll wrap it up with this. Keys to victory for you guys tonight.
Well, we're going to, like I said, hit spots and come out and get timely hits and some spots with people on base, and I think we'll come out okay.
All right, awesome. Appreciate it, Coach Elam, talking to us here on the pregame show. Thanks for taking some time.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back here on the Fleets Equipment pregame show.
This is Dr. Karen Melton at Hearing Care Partners. We hope you don't miss a single thing this sports season. Stop by for a free hearing screening so you'll hear every play and the person sitting right next to you. One of the best parts of the game is chatting with old friends and making new ones. We wish all our local players a safe and healthy sports season. It's Hearing Care Partners. Find us online at hearingcarepartners.com.
Everybody loves Mario's Italia. They serve the best Italian food in the area. Pizza, pasta, salad, sub sandwiches, calzones, and my personal favorite, the stromboli. Huge, large portions with the freshest ingredients. You'll be satisfied with all of their choices. Check out their full menu online at mariositalia.com. Dine in or have it delivered, or have them cater your next special event. Serving lunch and dinner 7 days a week. Mario's Italia, located in the factory at the corner of 1st and A Streets in downtown Farmington.
We're back here at the JC Ballpark in beautiful Fredericktown, Missouri. I'm Brandon Pavlina, glad to be alongside you all this evening as we get set to bring you another edition of high school sports over the regional radio airwaves. Oh boy, I'm having a hard time talking right out of the gate. This is going to be a fun one today, folks, as we've got Fredericktown and North County doing battle here this afternoon, and it is a picturesque afternoon for some softball here today, as we'll tell you about the Doe Run Company weather update. Doe Run Company providing the minerals and metals we need to power our future. 78 degrees and sunshine as far as the eye can see here today, and it's just a beautiful day, like I said. And with that in mind, it's going to mean that likely a chance for the ball to be flying around the yard a little bit today. We'll see how that fares. This first pitch is just a few moments away, of course, and first pitch is brought to you by New Era Bank. It's easy to save your coins and change with New Era Bank's Roundup Savings. To see how easy it is, visit your local New Era Bank or go online at newerabank.com. Member FDIC. Quick check at the Coldwell Banker Halsey Real Estate starting a lineup for North County offensively. Kennedy Kohler leads it off, followed by Cheyenne Dickens. Emma Becker bats third, followed by Kirsten Davis. Fifth is Emma Keene. Sixth is Emily Morgan. Seventh is Julia Ruck. Eighth is Tasia Lawless. And batting ninth is Zoe Cheek, who will be hitting for Brianna Morgan, as the first pitch of the afternoon is laced but foul up the third baseline, as the very talented Kennedy Kohler leads things off with a soaring high batting average up in the mid-500s, 564 on the season for the talented Kennedy Kohler, as she digs back in, a right-handed hitter against the right-handed starting pitcher. I'll tell you about it in a moment. As the second pitch fouled back and away to run the count quickly to 0-2. Starting pitcher today for Fredericktown is Trista Wagner, who got her first start of the year last night, I believe it was, according to Coach Huff and talking with him before the game. As the 0-2 pitch is going to run inside, and that is going to hit Kohler in the knee. And so she is going to head on down to first base. No, it is not the first start. Well, maybe it was the first start. 0-3 on the year is Wagner with an 11.72 ERA. As Kohler is on to lead things off, and it's not how you want to start things off. If you are Fredericktown, you get ahead in the count 0-2 to a very talented leadoff hitter in Kennedy Kohler, and then you hit her, and now she's on base. And that'll bring up the two-hole hitter, Cheyenne Dickens, who drops down a beautiful bunt, and the throw to first is wide, and it gets up the right field line, as that'll go down as an E2, throwing error on the catcher, allowing Dickens to reach first base safely. Kohler rather, on the play, advanced safely to third base. Now the umpires having a quick chat, seeing what that conversation will be all about. It'll give us a chance to thank some of our sponsors. Of course, Alpha Media Farmington encourages you to stop by these fine businesses and thank them for making the broadcast possible. Applebee's in Farmington, Coldwell Banker Halsey Real Estate in Farmington, Cole's Tractor and Equipment in Farmington, Comtree in Festus, the Doe Run Company, and Felix Equipment in Leadington and St. Genevieve. Might have been a situation up the line where one of the players may have impeded on one of the Blackcats players' ability to get to the ball. Had a tough angle from where we are. Now the conversation continues as we wait and see how this call is going to shake out. As it stands currently, I have it as an E2. Throwing error on the bunt attempt by Cheyenne Dickens as the ball just went up the right field line. Now you got both head coaches, you got both umpires chatting it up. Would have been nice to be able to see down that line to see what had happened there, but not a great look at it. Regardless, looks like we're just going to play on with how it stands, as Coach Huff not super pleased with the call, but also not overly animated. As we will move on, it's just the first inning. We're just two batters into the game. A lot of ball game left to be played. And I'll tell you about the rest of the starting defensive alignment for the Blackcats. I know you've been anxiously awaiting. I apologize. Get there at some point. As the pitch from Wagner is low in the dirt, and Dickens thought about heading down for second, but she'll stay put at first. The rest of the defensive alignment for the Fredericktown Blackcats is like this. Behind the dish, it's Breslin Boswell. At first base, Olivia Clark. Second base is Adriana Whitmore. Shortstop is Mackenzie McMinn. Third base is Trista Thompson. From left to right field, it's Kylie Elders, Alex Sykes, and Kenley Montgomery. And the designated player today will be Chloe Thomas, as this one is lined into left field, base hit. That'll plate the runner from third, as Emma Becker with a base hit into shallow left field will plate the first run of the game, and it's a 1-0 lead for North County here in the top of the first. Dickens advances safely to second base. Actually, it's a pinch runner out there for Dickens at second base. I'll get you who that is after we can see the number here. So an RBI single for Emma Becker as she continues her fine roll on the season, her 27th RBI. And now a ground ball hit back up the middle by Emma Keene gets through. And the runner from second is heading home, and she's going to score standing up as Kylie Jones, the pinch runner at second base, was running out on contact, and the ball got through the infield off the bat of Kirsten Davis. It's back-to-back RBI singles, and that has North County out in front 2-0, 4 batters into the game. Good start to the afternoon here for the North County Raiders, and for Fredericktown, they're just trying to slow things down here in the first inning with 4 straight batters reaching base safely. First and second, nobody out. First pitch is high, ball 1. So it was Dickens who was pinch run for by Kylie Jones after dropping down the bunt. Jones showing off the speed, getting home. It's Becker at second, Davis at first, and the 1-0 pitch is in there for a called strike. It's 1-1. And right away here in the first inning, getting on the board quickly. 2 hits, a hit by pitch, and an error. As Wagner winds and delivers, this one is going to be fouled back to the screen, and that'll even things at 1-1. Right-handed hitter, right-handed pitcher. Wagner looking to try to wiggle out of danger. A couple of runners on base means a ground ball, could mean 2. Hard line out could mean 2 as well. The pitch. Hit softly to shallow left, coming in, but not able to make the catch is Elders, and it drops in front of her, and the runner from second is going to score. As Emma Becker got on her horse, and the ball just glanced away from Elders in left field, and Becker, not slowing down around third base, hustled home, and she scores standing up. It's another RBI single. This time it's Emma Keene who delivers, and make it 3 straight RBI singles, and North County now leads 3-0 in the top of the first. It's exactly the start you want if you're the North County Raiders, and on the opposite side, Fredericktown looking to stop the bleeding. I want to thank some of our sponsors for making today's broadcast possible. Gateway Motors in Fredericktown, Gateway Region YMCA in St. Louis, Gifford Lumber in Farmington. As we get back to the action, as Wagner's first pitch in there called strike to the batter, Emily Morgan. Morgan playing shortstop today. She's a right-handed hitter. Comes into this one with a .377 batting average on the year. .906 the OPS. And the 0-1 is hit softly to short, fielded, flipped to second by McMinn, is in time, as that's the first out of the inning, and a big one as they cut down the runner Keene heading for second base. Morgan reaches safely on the fielder's choice. Kirsten Davis advances safely to third, and that'll put runners on the corners now with only 1 away. 3-0 here in the top of the first, but a big first out there, and now a chance to get out of it with a ground ball double play. Wagner's first pitch to Jill Ruck is high and out of the zone, a 1-0. Ruck on the year with a .370 batting average coming into this one. Great RBI opportunity. She's got 11 of those on the campaign. First and third, 1 out. Wagner, 1-0, is in there. Called strike. Runner goes, and the throw is in time. What a throw by Boswell from behind the dish. She came up gunning, and she cut down the runner heading for second base as Emily Morgan was trying, but not on Boswell's watch, she says, and that's going to have a chance to be our Serenity Hospice Care play of the game. Serenity Hospice Care, peace of mind when it matters most. SerenityHospiceCare.org, because that is a huge second out, and it was a beautiful throw. And now the next pitch is going to be fouled up the third baseline, as that'll run the count now to 2 strikes. Wagner looking to try to get out of the inning. 2 outs on the board now. Here's the pitch. Hit to third, fielded cleanly, throw to first in the dirt, but it's dug out. As Clark was able to scoop the low throw by Thompson. And with that, that'll end the top of the first inning, but not before North County pushes across 3 runs to kick off the game, as they're off to a hot start. We'll be back for the bottom of the first inning coming up next on the MyMo Info Sports Stream.
All right, everyone, let's get this party started. Yeah! McDonald's Filet-O-Fish sandwiches for everyone.
Give me back the Filet-O-Fish. Give me that fish. Give me back
Hey, what kind of music is this? Wait, is that a fish at the DJ booth?
Well, it is a Filet-O-Fish party.
Get McDonald's 10-piece chicken McNuggets, the classic chicken sandwich, or the Filet-O-Fish sandwich, now 2 for $5. At participating McDonald's, single item at regular price. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Limited time only.
Welcome back here at the JC Ballpark in beautiful Fredericktown, Missouri. It is just a beautiful day for some softball here in the Show Me State. I'm Brandon Pavlina. Glad to have you alongside here this afternoon as we flip things around, and now it'll be North County taking the field and Fredericktown coming up to swing the bats. And so let's take a quick look at how offensively Fredericktown will send their hitters to the plate. It'll be Alex Sykes leading things off, followed by Breslin Boswell. Olivia Clark bats third, followed by Kylie Elders. Chloe Thomas bats 5th. She's the DP. 6th is Kenley Montgomery. 7th is Mackenzie McMinn. 8th is Trista Thompson. And batting 9th is Trista Wagner. Believe Adriana Whitmore is the designated fielder, but we'll find out for sure as we move along. And regardless, let's take a quick look at the defensive alignment for the North County Raiders as they take the field. Behind the dish, it's Emma Keene. At third base, it's Kirsten Davis. Shortstop is Emily Morgan. Second base is Kennedy Kohler. First base, Brianna Morgan. And from left to right field, it's Jill Ruck, Emma Becker, and Tyja Lawless. And on the mound today is Cheyenne Dickens as she gets the start in the circle, one of the premier arms for this very talented North County team. As she will toe the rubber and look into the leadoff hitter, Alex Sykes. And the first pitch is low in the dirt, and it's laid off, ball 1. On the season here so far for Cheyenne Dickens, undefeated 4-0 in 3 starts and 5 overall appearances, 22 and a third innings, 1.57 ERA. So she is an elite arm in the circle, and she's got a nice 3-run lead to work with here in the bottom of the inning, and she gets the next pitch past Alex Sykes. Count even at 1-1. You heard both coaches on the Fleegs Equipment pregame show talk about timely hitting being a key in this ball game, and North County certainly getting some of that in the first inning with 3 consecutive RBI singles as the 1-1 pitch is fouled back and away, and that'll make it 1-2 to the leadoff batter, Alex Sykes. Sykes, a left-handed slap hitter, as she digs back in, hitting .419 on the year with a 1.117 OPS. So an OPS well over 1,000. Very talented in the leadoff spot. Lefty hitter digs in, and the fastball is outside. And that evens it at 2-2. You also heard in that pregame conversation with Steve Elon, the head coach of the North County Raiders, that Dickens throws hard. She certainly does. As a bunt attempt now is going to be fouled, and that is going to be an out. As Alex Sykes tries to bunt with 2 strikes, and I'm not positive how that is scored. I don't believe it's a strikeout, but it's a bunt out regardless. And so that's one away. As up next will be Breslin Boswell, the 2-hole hitter today, hitting .447 on the campaign, second on the team. Right-handed hitter. As the first pitch is in there, called strike on the outside half. And like I mentioned, Breslin Boswell may very well have had the play of the game defensively, as she was able to throw out the runner heading for second, pop up right to the catcher behind home plate, and the play is made as the 0-1 pitch is sent into foul ground but playable, and the catcher Keene wise to it as she pops up and puts the glove up to make the grab. So quickly 2 away, as that'll bring up the 3-hole hitter Olivia Clark for the Blackcats, right-handed hitter. First pitch low, and it's a 1-0. We'll give you a a Gilster Mary Lee inning recap at the bottom of the inning. Pitch is low and laid off. It's going to be 2-0 now to 3-hole hitter. Dickens looks in, winds, and delivers. This one is hit softly to second, and it's pulled in. As there she is, Kennedy Kohler making the play to end the inning. And that'll do it as Fredericktown goes down in order, 1-2-3. And we head to the second inning with North County already leading 3-0. Heading to the second, we'll be back on Regional Radio.
When it comes to choosing a pharmacy that can give you exceptional customer service and the best prices, you need to visit Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy. Bigger stores don't always mean bigger savings. Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy is a preferred provider for many insurance plans, including TRICARE and SilverScript, and our employees work hard at making sure you receive the best prices possible. It's time to step out of the line and come see us in Deloge, Fredericktown, Ironton, and Farmington. Parkland Health Mart is your first choice for excellent customer care.
The Doe Run Company, providing the minerals and metals we need to power our future.
Oh, I didn't know this was the end. Welcome back here on Regional Radio as we continue our coverage of Fredericktown, hosting the North County Raiders for some softball action here. And it's already North County with a 3-0 lead, and this has been a one-sided matchup in recent memory, as according to Misha, MSHSAA, this is going to be, it's going on 26 consecutive wins in this matchup for North County. The last time Fredericktown won in this matchup was back in 2001 with a 7-6 win right here at Fredericktown. So 2001, since then, 26 straight wins for North County over Fredericktown. So an uphill battle, but a chance for Fredericktown to get that done today, although they trail here early 3-0. And leading it off in the frame for North County, 7-8-9. Or actually, it might just be 7-8. It's Tyja Lawless who will lead things off, and she'll look at one low. On the first pitch of the at-bat, the junior digs in. 231 her clip hitting here this season, and she'll look at one low again on the second pitch of the at-bat. As I mentioned right off the top, these two teams have met once this season, 2 weeks ago exactly. And it was North County with a 7-1 win in that game. They have a 3-0 lead here in the top of the second inning, and it's a 3-0 count as the next one misses low in the dirt. Tyja Lawless now at the great start to her at-bat. 3-0 is in there for a called strike. Makes it 3-1. As Coach Elam barks down, one pitch. It's got to be yours. 3 walks on the season for Lawless to this point. Looking for number 4 right here. 3-1 is on its way. And this is going to be fouled as she's a little bit out in front of an off-speed pitch. And only could get a piece. In that first inning for North County, it was 3 runs on 3 hits, an error and a hit by pitch. Full count. Grounder up the middle, and a diving effort, but it's not going to be pulled in as McMinn extended out as far as she could to try to make the play up the middle, but she couldn't quite reach it. And that'll be an infield single for Lawless to kick off the inning. So that was it for North County. 3 runs on 3 hits, an error and a hit by pitch in that first. No hits, no runs, no error. Well, just the 1 error for Fredericktown, and that's your Gilster Mary Lee inning recap. Gilster Mary Lee hiring Class A CDL drivers and graduates, benefits and bonuses. Call Mike Welker, 1-800-851-53. Oh my goodness, 5371. As the next pitch is low in the dirt and laid off to the 9-hole hitter Zoe Cheek, as she is the designated player in the lineup. Hitting below the Mendoza line on the season. A slap hitter. She'll look at one in there for a called strike. 2-1 the count now to the 9-hole hitter in the lineup for the Raiders. Big fan of their uniforms that they've got going on here. I like the Raiders. I'll describe them to you guys in just a moment here. The 2-1 is in the dirt and knocked down. Good block by Boswell behind the dish, as she kept it in front, and that kept the runner parked over there at first base. But now an excellent hitter's count for Zoe Cheek, left-handed hitter, digging back in. Wagner into her windup. Here's the pitch. 3-1 is outside, ball 4. So Zoe Cheek reaches on a walk, and it's a single and a walk to start off the inning. Quick check of those uniforms. That'll be brought to you by Presbyterian Manor. Presbyterian Manor, the way you want to live. FarmingtonPresbyterianManor.org. North County in the Road Blues. They got the blue tops with the Raiders in white, gold, and blue lettering. Kind of just all over the front of the jersey and the back of the jersey. Very cool look. Blue sleeves, blue letters on the back. Blue socks, black pants, white helmets with the white caps, and that's it for the North County Raiders. For Fredericktown, all black today. Black jerseys, black pants, black socks. Gold lettering on the front and back of Fredericktown. As the first pitch missed, second pitch is bunted foul by Kennedy Kohler, and that'll even things at 1-1. At first, it's Zoe Cheek. At second base, it's Tyja Lawless. Wagner looking in, trying to put up a 0 as a bunt is right back to the mound. And some confusion as Wagner doesn't let go of the ball. She fielded it cleanly, but no communication there, and that's going to go down as an error on the pitcher. And that's going to allow everyone to reach the next base safely. So now it's bases loaded, and 2, 3, 4 due up. So a chance for North County to break this thing wide open here early. Wagner trying to just wiggle out of danger if she can. Pitch is high and laid off by Cheyenne Dickens. First time around for Dickens, she dropped down a bunt, and it was thrown wildly up the first baseline, and she reached base safely. Eventually, the pinch runner that came on for Dickens came around to score. The 1-0 is high and laid off, 2-0. Now a great hitter's count to a dangerous hitter. Dickens on the year, 10 RBIs, hitting .292 coming into today. 2 home runs. Here's the pitch, 2-0, hit softly up the middle. It's down, and the play at first is not going to be made in time, as McMinn was able to field the softly hit liner. She came up throwing, but by the time the throw was made to first, Dickens was already crossing the bag. It's another infield single and an RBI there for Cheyenne Dickens as Tyja Lawless comes across to score. Everyone else moves up a base, and it remains bases loaded, nobody out. Now it's 4-0 North County in the top of the second. So far for the Raiders, just 2 hits in the inning. They've also gotten a walk in addition to an error, and they've pushed across a run. So things going well here for North County, and now a pitching change, and the pitching change always brought to you by the Gilson. No, I already gave you that one. Pitching change brought to you by Coldwell Banker Halsey Real Estate. Coldwell Banker Halsey Real Estate, they move of this town. Quick timeout. We'll be back in just a moment here on the MyMo Info Sports Stream.
Champions are made here. On our courts, on our fields, and in our classrooms. Why settle for ordinary when you could be part of greatness? Mineral Area College. Become a Cardinal today.
Welcome back here at the JC Ballpark in beautiful Fredericktown, Missouri. I'm Brandon Pavlina. Glad to have you alongside as they switch things up. They'll go to their most reliable arm in the bullpen arsenal, as it's going to be Elders who takes over in the circle for Fredericktown. She has a 5-5 record on the year, a 4.50 ERA, as she is taking over. So I was looking for a total innings pitch there. Couldn't quite find the number quickly enough. And we got to get back to the action because it's bases loaded, nobody out. Ground ball hit hard to third, fielded cleanly, throw home in time. As that is a heck of a defensive effort there by the third baseman, Thompson. Boy, what a play. That was a quick reactions there. As Trista Thompson, the sophomore, man in the hot corner down there, certainly living up to its name, and she cut down the runner heading for home. Big play there for out number one. So bases remain loaded. Now it's Kiersden Davis, and the first pitch she sees misses low. 1-0. Davis, first time through, singled home a run. Looking for her second RBI of the day, her 22nd of the season. Chance to drive home a few. As the 1-0 is high and outside, 2-0. So at third, it's Kohler. At second base, it's a pinch runner. I believe once again it's Jones. And at first base, it's Emma Becker, as the 2-0 is inside to Kiersden Davis. Now a 3-0 count. And we'll see. She could pretty much put one on a tee right here, but looks like she's going to be all take. 3-0, right down Broadway, and it's 3-1. So now 3-1 is still a great hitters count. Dangerous spot here for the pitcher, Kylie Elders. Wind up pitch, hit hard to center. It's going to hang up. We'll see if they tag. Indeed they do, as Kohler heads for home, and she's going to get in standing up, as the play is made out in center field by Sykes, but Kohler tags up and crosses home plate. And it's an RBI sac fly for Kiersden Davis, her second RBI of the game. And with it, North County now extends their lead. They lead 5-0. So it remains that Jones stands at second, Becker at first, as Davis with the sac fly and the RBI. And now a liner back up the middle is speared. Oh my goodness, talk about self-defense. As Emma Keene hit a ball about as hard as you possibly can, right back the middle, right back up the middle, forgot a word in there, but the pitcher, Elders, was wise to it. She stuck the glove up and made the catch to end the inning and maybe save herself a little bit of pain from taking one off the chest. Great play there to record the final out of the inning, but not before North County pushes across a pair more of runs. And they now lead 5-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. We'll be back on Regional Radio.
Let's check in with Josh Harris now, the owner of Midwest Sports Center in Farmington and in Poplar Bluff. In addition to having a great selection of on-the-road, off-the-road, and on-the-water vehicles, Josh, you also have great financing, don't you?
We do. You know what? If you're looking for great financing, we got rates as low as 0%. If you've had a few bumps on the road of life, we can take care of you on financing there. We've got financing for everyone. Payments as low as $99 a month on four-wheel drive ATVs right now. Stop and see us at 124 Walker Drive, Farmington.
Hi, this is Brad Smith at your home with the No Bull Deal, Lucas Smith Chrysler Center. What is the No Bull Deal? It's simple. It's a deal no other Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep dealer offers. Sure, you can shop around, but we're confident that you will come home to our way of doing business. We take the nationally advertised programs one step further and offer you the lowest locally advertised price, and we guarantee it. So whether you see us first or see us last, we are the dealer that will give you the best No Bull Deal and service anywhere. We are Lucas Smith Chrysler Center in Festus, or check us out at lucassmith.com.
We're back here at the JC Ballpark in Fredericktown, Missouri. Brandon Pavlina. It's a beautiful day for softball. As another quick check of that Doe Run Company weather update. 78 degrees here in Fredericktown. Sunshine as far as you can see. Some clouds gracing the sky, but not in any kind of menacing way. Just almost a little sprinkle aesthetic there. A nice little white speckle across the blue sky. Picturesque, as I would like to say, as Fredericktown comes to the plate looking for better results than their first time through, where they went 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the first inning, and they're chasing 5 runs. 5-0 the score as we start the bottom of the second. And back out on the mound is Dickens, as she'll miss low on the first pitch of the frame to the leadoff hitter Kylie Elders, who just came on to pitch for Fredericktown in the last half inning. Second pitch is in the dirt and low as Dickens buries that one and Elders lays off. Count now 2-0. Great hitters count to a dangerous hitter. Elders with a .361 clip entering this game, 4th on the team. As Dickens winds, here's the 2-0. That one is low and laid off, and it's now 3-0. So a 5-0 lead. Can't do much better than that through 2 frames. I guess you could have 10, you could double it, but pretty great start for North County. Great start to the inning for Fredericktown, as Kylie Elders will look at one that misses low. That one below the knees on a hard fastball. 4-pitch walk as Elders is on to lead off the inning. And that'll mean a pinch runner will come on, as it's going to be Jada Reagan, the sophomore, who's going to come on to pinch run. So Reagan will be on at first. That's the first runner of the day for Fredericktown, as Dickens now will go to work with a runner on base for the first time. And it'll be Chloe Thomas digging in. First pitch is in the dirt, but a good knockdown by Keene behind home plate. Chloe Thomas on the year, hitting .273 with a .415 on-base percentage. 5 RBIs to her name. As the 1-0 pitch is in there. Called a strike, and it's 1-1. Bit low there, but caught the corner as count evens. Reagan with the lead off of first, and now the 1-1 is sent high and foul, and sending the concerns of the fans in attendance back toward the parking lot as the large softball goes sailing towards the cars parked. Back behind us here, but looked like everyone's car avoided damage in that particular instance. Always not a fun game to play when you're out here on one of these ball games. 1-1 in the dirt. Actually, it was 1-2. Now it's 2-2. So the 1-2 is low and in the dirt. Seen Dickens miss low quite a bit here in this frame. Don't know if that's by design or maybe she's just letting it go a little too early. 2-2, hit hard up the middle, diving knockdown, and the play is made at second base. Oh my gosh, what a miraculous play. Let's walk you through that one. That's going to go down as a 4-6-3 double play, but truth be told, Kennedy Kohler never caught the ball. Kennedy Kohler dove to try to knock down a ball that was hit hard back up the middle. It glanced off her glove and kind of rolled over toward Emily Morgan, who picked it up standing on the second base bag. Morgan then threw a strike to first base in time to get the double play. What a sequence there. Kohler with the great effort to lay out and knock it down. And then how about Emily Morgan to react quickly to throw a strike over to Brianna Morgan. Just a great all-around defensive play. And now the batter is Kenley Montgomery. First pitch, I believe it missed. Second one is fouled back and away, and it's now 1-1. So just like that, you get your first runner of the day on base, but then a miraculous defensive play calls an end to that. As Dickens winds, that one misses low, 2-1. As North County with a 5-0 lead here in the bottom of the second inning. Dickens digs out a little bit of that mound as she winds and delivers. That one in there called strike. And that'll even the count now at 2-2. Like I said, that one went down as a 4-6-3, but Kohler never touched the ball aside from just glancing it off her glove. This one's popped high on the infield. Third baseman Davis there, and she pulls it in easily for out number 3. So it's not quite the same going down in order that Fredericktown saw in the first inning, but they do go down just 3 batters in the inning. But it was a miraculous double play turned by the North County defense that allowed for that to happen. So we head to the top of the third inning now with North County leading 5-0 here on Regional Radio. We'll be back in just a moment on the MyMo Info Sports Stream.
For 57 years, the staff at Farmington Presbyterian Manor have dedicated ourselves to providing our community the best independent living, assisted living, skilled nursing, memory care, and short-term rehab. We are proud to be part of the Parkland community and provide the quality health care you deserve. Call 573-756-6768 today and schedule a visit to find out more about Farmington Presbyterian Manor.
Hi, this is Jamie.
And I'm Chris with Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills.
Take advantage of our everyday low prices, where prices are always 50% off MSRP. From home decor to living rooms, bedrooms, dining room sets, stop by and check out our inventory and already low prices.
We have 4 different types of financing available.
And remember, the military always receive a discount at Patsy's Furniture. You'll love to shop at Patsy's.
Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills.
We're back here on the MyMo Info Sports Stream as we continue our coverage of Fredericktown and North County softball. So Elders is out on the mound. I believe Wagner is out in left field now. Haven't gotten a clear look of the number out there in left field, but we'll see it right away as the first batter of the inning drills one into left field. And indeed, it is Wagner out there in left as she reels it in quickly. It's going to be a long single for the leadoff batter of the inning. And so with that, Elders gives up a leadoff single, and North County back in business as Jill Ruck will dig in. She ground out her first time through. First pitch misses outside, 1-0. So Morgan, Emily Morgan, after a great defensive play that last half inning, she leads off the inning with a single. And now the 1-0 pitch misses high and outside, 2-0. And a back pick there as the catcher Boswell tried to throw it down to first base to keep an eye on that runner over there, but no play to be made. Now a bunt attempt dribbled up the first baseline, but that's going to roll foul. That'll run things now to 2-1. As Morgan with her lead off of first base. Tasia Lawless waits on deck. She singled and came around to score in her first at-bat. Another bunt attempt, and this one is going to be fouled as Jill Ruck chased that one up the ladder, as that one might have been a little bit too tall to try to bunt, but she went after it. We're here in the Mineral Area College broadcast booth. Mineral Area College is your next step. 2-2 in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And that's going to allow the runner Morgan to advance safely to second base on the passed ball. And that moves the count now full to 3-2. So Ruck the batter. Emily Morgan at second. Hit up the middle, and it's off the shortstop's glove, and that'll glance and get into center. As McMinn just couldn't pull that one in. It glanced off her glove. Tough hop there at the last second as it was right there, but then it just kind of jumped up on her and got into center field. So now it's runners on first and third with nobody out in the inning, and Tyja Lawless will dig in. And she's going to try to bunt, but she'll foul it away on the first pitch of the at-bat, and it's 0-1. Zoe Cheek waits on deck. She drew a walk her first time through. 5-0 the score. North County leading here in the top of the third. Runners on first and third. So far in the game for North County, it's just 6 hits. Now a beautiful bunt up the third baseline. The throw goes to first in time, but the throw back home is not going to be in time. So Thompson, the third baseman, another excellent defensive play as she cut down Tyja Lawless at first base on the, and we'll call it a safety squeeze attempt, as she dropped that one down. Cut down at first, but you get the RBI as Emily Morgan crossed the plate. Runner advances safely to second, and with that, it's now 6-0 here in the top of the third. North County just slowly but surely tacking on runs. And now it'll be Zoe Cheek, the left-handed slap hitter, who will run up and look at one that misses outside, ball one. Zoe Cheek, the only freshman on this varsity roster. The 1-0 is slapped but foul up the left side, and that'll even things at 1-1. So a single to lead off the inning in the left field by Emily Morgan. She came around to score. It was then an RBI on a squeeze bunt that just gave. And now the slap is going to be back to the mound. The throw to first, and the tag is not there. The first baseman, Clark, was playing a few steps in, and so when Elders fielded the ball, she threw it to first. Clark wasn't near the bag. She had to try to swing to put a tag on Zoe Cheek and couldn't get there. Call that an infield single. Zoe Cheek with a great play to hustle down that first baseline, and now danger looming as Kennedy Kohler is going to send one foul up the right side and back out of play, and that'll make it 0-1. Kohler on the day is 0 for 1, reached on an error her last time through. As Elders winds. That one, pretty good looking pitch there, but it's just off the inside half, and it's 1-1. Kohler has scored 2 runs today, despite not having a hit to this point. But she's been on base twice. A 1 outside, and actually is the 1-1. Now it's 2-1. 2-1 now as Kohler looks for an RBI here with runners on the corners and only 1 out. Pitch is high, and it's 3-1 as the fastball just continued to rise there. So a dangerous count to a dangerous hitter. Elders winds. And Kohler hits it softly, and it's fair up the right field line. That'll drive home a run as it's an RBI single for Kennedy Kohler as she gets her first RBI of the day, and that's going to extend the lead out. It's now 7-0 here in the top of the third. Some miscommunication there on the play as Zoe Cheek was a little confused as she got to second base, not looking at her coach. She did wind up getting to third base safely on the play, but it took a little added extra effort as Cheek now stands safely at third base after all that. Ruck was the runner that scored. And Kennedy Kohler with an RBI single as North County just continues to pile it on here early. And they got a chance to break it even further open with Kohler and Cheek both standing in scoring position. The first pitch to Cheyenne Dickens missed. And now she's going to hit this one softly, and it's fair up the left field line. 1 run scores. Kohler on Cheek's tail, and she's going to score as well. It's a 2-run double for Cheyenne Dickens. She's now got 3 RBIs in the game to go along with 2 hits, and it's now 9-0 here in the top of the third. So Cheyenne Dickens making a case to be the player of the game. The Applebee's a Farmington player of the game with already 3 RBIs, 2 base hits, and a run scored, and not to mention what she's doing on the mound. A hard hit ball to third, and it is going to be knocked down. Fortunate that the third baseman, Thompson, was wearing that mask, as glanced off her glove, caught the side of the mask, but fortunately she looks to be all right. She got a kind of a smile going there as Coach Huff comes out to check on her. Head nod. She's saying she's good to go. Hey, they call it the hot corner for a reason, folks. And softball players get the benefit of wearing that face garment. Although, let's be clear, you got the face garment on. That does not mean that it's not going to hurt when you get plunked by a screaming liner off the bat of a very talented hitter in Emma Becker. So Becker with the liner base hit off the side of the head of the third baseman. Just a screamer off the bat. Thankfully, Thompson's all right down there at third, and thankfully we continue on. 9-0 to score. And now a slow ground ball up the third baseline. Thompson fields it. Throw to the first is not going to be in time. She ran the runner back toward third base. And so the runner from third base goes back safely to the bag. Thompson, instead of going immediately to first, where that might have allowed the runner at third base, Jones, to come home, Thompson ran her back to the bag. So now it's bases loaded on the fielder's choice to Davis, and it's Emma Keene with a chance to break it wide open. 9-0, bases loaded, 1 away. Hard grounder foul up the third base side, and that'll make it 0-1. So Jones is at third, Emma Becker stands at second, and it's Kirsten Davis at first. 4 runs in the inning on 4 hits. 2 errors mixed in as well. The 0-1 is high, and it's laid off, and it's 1-1. Keene on the day so far, 1 for 2, singled home a run her first time, then lined out to the pitcher. 1-1 is just a hair outside, and it's 2-1. Thank some of our sponsors here coming up in just a moment. But a big at-bat here with the game teetering on getting out of hand. 9-0 the score. This one is blasted to deep right center field. Both players going back, and it's down, and it's off the wall. 1 run's going to score, but that's going to be all, as everyone had to wait to see if the play was going to be made. A heck of an effort by Sykes out there in center field, but the play was not to be made, as it's going to be a long RBI single for Emma Keene, and that's her second RBI of the day, and with it, it's now 10-0 here in the top of the third. So Dickens runner Jones comes across to score. Becker moves up to third. Standing at second now is Kirsten Davis. It's a pinch runner on over at first as well. It's Alyssa Felty. And now it'll be Emily Morgan with a chance to tack on a few more. 10-0 the score, 1 away, and the base is still loaded. First pitch missed, second one misses as well, 2-0. So a dangerous count to a talented hitter in a dangerous time in this ball game. 2-0 is high and laid off, and it's 3-0. And so with that, Morgan in her second at-bat of the inning, looking to try to reach base for the second time. She singled the lead off the frame. 3-0 is low, and it's laid off, and that's ball 4. As Morgan will draw a walk. That'll give her an RBI as a run comes across to score. And that extends the lead out even further. It's now 11-0 here in the top of the third. And that's going to result in a pitching change. Quick chance to thank some of our sponsors here for making today's broadcast possible. Gilster Mary Lee in Perryville, Hearing Care Partners in Farmington, Home Pools and Spas in Leadington, Jefferson College in Hillsboro, Lucas Smith in Festus, Farmington in Farmington and McDonald's. Not like it doesn't work like that. It's the other way around. McDonald's in Farmington, Midwest Sports Center in Farmington, Mineral Area College in Park Hills, and New Era Bank in Farmington, Park Hills, Deloge, and Bonne Terre. Pitching change, as always, is brought to you by Coldwell Banker Halsey Real Estate. Coldwell Banker Halsey Real Estate, they move this town. Quick timeout for the pitching change. We'll be back in a moment on the MyMo Info Sports Stream.
Family, health, home. Comtree has been a leader in providing health care to you and your family for over 45 years. What started as mental health services has expanded to dental care, primary care, and many community services. We are your home for health care. We invite you to join the Comtree family tree. Call 877-COMTREE or visit us online at comtree.org to schedule an appointment. Welcome to our family tree.
Have you ever misplaced your debit card and worried while you try to find it? Hi, Paul Hale here at New Era Bank, and our new app offers Secure Swipe. Secure Swipe allows you to turn your debit card on or off from the convenience of your cell phone. While your card is off, you have the safety of knowing that no one can access your account from your debit card. Download our new app today and get this and many other new features. Call or visit any of our locations to get more information, or visit our website at www.newerabank.com. New Era Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back here as a pitching change has occurred, and now on the mound for Fredericktown is Chloe Thomas, and the first pitch she delivered was fouled away. Now the second pitch she delivers, it either hit the back of the head or it hit the bat, and I think it might have hit the bat, and it looks like that's going to be how it's called. A big smile on the face of Jill Ruck as she, look, it happens every once in a while. There's not much you can do. Sometimes you duck out of the way, you don't account for the bat, bat gets hit. Nothing you can do. Count now 0-2 as Thomas delivers. This one's hit well, and it's through. Base hit. Oh, no, a diving stop. And the play at third is not going to be made. My goodness, what an effort by McMinn out at shortstop. She didn't get the out, but she certainly deserves a tip of the cap and some acknowledgement because that was a heck of a play. Everybody moves up safely on the infield single. Another run comes across to score. And now the next pitch to Tyja Lawless is high and away, and it's a ball, and it will be 1-0. So Ruck infield single, and she gets an RBI as well. Chloe Thomas just looking to stop the bleeding. As the 1-0 is high and outside. 2-0. Bases remain loaded with only one out in the inning. As Thomas delivers, this one's hit softly foul and back out of play. So it's the pinch runner for Keene, I believe it is, standing at third. It's Alyssa Felty. As the 2-1 is high and laid off 3-1. At second base, it's Emily Morgan. And at first base, it's Jill Ruck. As Thomas delivers, hits softly to third. Thompson's been a great defender today. She makes another spectacular play as Thompson comes up gunning, and she throws a strike to home to cut down the runner. I believe it was Felty looking to try to score from third. Great play, second out of the inning right there, and that's a big one. As now with that, that'll bring up Zoe Cheek, who is 0 for 1 on the day, reached on an error her last time. The lefty slapper will look at one that's in the dirt, 1-0 on the count. So now it's Morgan at third, Ruck at second, and Lawless over at first. Zoe Cheek, the 9-hole hitter, trying to extend the frame. She'll look at one that runs outside, and it's 2-0. 7 runs home here in the frame. 12-0 to score. Slapper to third. Thompson again comes home, and a great play as Thompson will stop the bleeding with back-to-back fantastic plays over at the hot corner. And with that, the inning comes to a close, but not before, like I said, 7 runs come across to score. And with it, It's now 12-0. North County leading as we head to the bottom of the third. Quick break. That'll be a McDonald's fast break timeout. McDonald's, where your Egg McMuffin is always made with a freshly cracked egg. Another great reason to wake up to the favorites you love. McDonald's in Farmington, 30-second fast break timeout. We'll be back for the bottom of the third, up next here on Regional Radio.
From mailboxing to packing, the UPS Store does everything for small business, including printing. Because running your own business means you're also in charge of marketing and promoting. And our printing experts can help with professional business carding, menuing, postering, all the ings to get people, well, buzzing. The UPS Store. Every ing for small business. And of course, shipping.
Hi, this is Jim, owner of the UPS Store in Festus. Look for us soon at our new location at 650 North Creek Drive next to Tiger Express Car Wash.
Welcome back here on Regional Radio as we continue our coverage of North County at Fredericktown. North County with a big lead, 12-0 here in the bottom of the third inning. As defeat may be looming here for the Blackcats and make it 27 straight. As I mentioned, North County winning 26 straight in this matchup, according to Misha, as the last win for the Blackcats in this battle between these two schools back in 2001. 7-6 win here at Fredericktown. And, of course, want to remind you all that we will have more high school sports tonight on our Regional Radio airwaves, as we will have coverage of Festus and DeSoto volleyball tonight at 7:15 with a Fleegs Equipment pregame show over on AM 1400 KJEF. That's a look ahead at our Hearing Care Partners broadcast schedule. Hearing Care Partners, they listen so you can hear. As back out for another inning of work is Cheyenne Dickens, and she'll face the bottom of the order now that Fredericktown has not gotten through their order just yet. It'll be McMinn, Thompson, and I believe Whitmore, as the 1-0 is fouled back and away, and it's 1-1. Mackenzie McMinn has made a couple of nice plays defensively here today. She's trying to spark the offense that has been held in check by one of the strongest players in the circle in the area, and now that one's a called strike. Thank a couple of our sponsors here coming up in just a moment. Here in the Mineral Area College broadcast booth, Brandon Pavlina with you. Glad to have you alongside here this afternoon as Dickens winds, and it's a swing and a miss. And that's going to be a swinging strikeout, as there were two strikes there. And McMinn goes down for the first strikeout of the day for, I believe, either side. Not a lot of swinging misses here so far, and with one away, that'll bring up Trista Thompson, who has been a bright spot on the defensive side for Fredericktown today. She'll look at one that's in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Thompson has made a number of defensive plays at the hot corner. She even took one off the side of the mask. And now that one in there for a called strike, and it's 1-1. One of our sponsors for making today's broadcast possible: Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy in Farmington, Deloge, Fredericktown, and Ironton, Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills, Presbyterian Manor in Farmington, Serenity Hospice Care in Farmington, the Twin City Toyota in Herculaneum, and the UPS Store in Festus. As the next pitch to the batter Thompson misses, 2-1. Dickens looking to remain undefeated this year in the circle as she delivers a pitch low. And I believe it's now 2-2. Right-handed hitter against the right-handed pitcher here in the Thompson-Dickens matchup. Dickens winds, here's the pitch. Hit high and foul, and that one is off the light tower. And I almost had a chance to pull that one in. Good thing I kept my eye on that one, otherwise that might have scared the bejesus out of me. Glances off the light tower, comes back down, no harm, no foul. We're all safe around here. That's what it's most important. Count is 2-2. And this one is fouled away again. And that'll keep the things put at 2-2. I was concerned when I parked the vehicle earlier. I had to park it up on the hill. I was concerned that there would be a number of foul balls heading out that way, as parking lot is right on top of the field here, but not a lot here tonight, thankfully. Ground ball hit back up the middle, and it's a diving grab by the pitcher, Dickens, and she throws on to first in time for out number 2. Great play there by Dickens. She has done it all here today. She is 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs. And in the circle, she has been dominant. No hits allowed. The only base runner was a walk. And she has a chance to go 9 up, 9 down through the first 9 batters. Again, she didn't give the batter up on a walk. That was the only base runner, but a double play wiped that away in the blink of an eye. As it'll be Trista Wagner, who is the hitter here. She digs in and looks at one low. Count 1-0. Leadoff hitter Alex Sykes waits on deck. As Wagner chases one up the ladder there and can't connect. And Coach Huff saying, hey, take a deep breath. Don't got to be swinging at ones above your eyes. Got to just stay within yourself. You're chasing a big run deficit. As Dickens delivers, that one's in the dirt, and that'll be laid off. 2-1 the count now. Dickens, 1 strikeout, but no hits. Through 2 2/3. North County has been rolling here as of late. They lost last night, but looking like they'll get back to their winning ways here today. Both teams missed the tough stretch of the schedule as that one missed low, 3-1 the count. As both of these teams have played every day this week, 4th game in a row for both sides. Both of them had tournaments this weekend, so just a stretch of games here in the past week. And now this one misses low, ball 4. So how about that? Another base runner reaches as Trista Wagner will draw a walk. That's the 2nd runner of the day for Fredericktown. And that'll bring up Alex Sykes now as she'll have a chance to extend the frame. Kennedy Kohler heads out to the mound for a quick chat with Dickens before the upcoming batter digs in. Sykes is a left-handed slap hitter as she'll dig in. First pitch is in there, called strike 1. Sykes with the runner on at first and 2 away here in the bottom of the 3rd. An off-speed pitch is high and it's laid off as that one just never quite broke. And it's even at 1-1. By my count, and granted it is unofficial, 12-0 the score. As that one misses low again, 2-1 the count now. As no scoreboard here. Me and the home plate umpire and a little connection here. Just he's relaying some signs to me when he can. But no official scoreboard here. So it's my count, and so it's 3-1 now. To the leadoff hitter in the lineup for Fredericktown, Sykes. 1 walk in the inning here already. That's been just the 2nd base runner allowed. Sykes with a chance to draw a walk as well. 3-1 is in there, called strike, and it's now full 3-2. Sykes tried to drop down a bunt to lead off the game for Fredericktown, but was snuffed out. Full count, 2 away. Here it is. This one's fouled back and away. And we'll do it again. 3-2, 2 away. I would expect to see some movement by the runner over there at the first base bag here. As Dickens looks to try to put up another 0. She winds and delivers. This one's fouled off the catcher's glove, and now it'll go back and away as Wagner was almost standing on second base by the time that one was fouled away. She got a good jump there. Sykes the batter. She's the leadoff hitter for Fredericktown. Lefty against the righty Dickens. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. As that'll do it. That's out number 3. And with it, we'll head down to the 4th. 12-0 our score as we head to the top of the 4th inning. North County rolling as of late. We'll be back here on Regional Radio.
Everybody's going home, pool and spa.
For you in-ground pool owners, it's that time again. Yes, time's near to close your pool. The leaves will be falling soon enough. Hi, I'm Jason DeClue, owner of Home Pools and Spas. We're taking reservations for pool closings. We'll save you a lot of work. If a problem exists in your pool when it's closed, it will still be there come spring, only worse. Let us do the job for you. Home Pools and Spas on the outer road just south of Ludington exit.
This fall, commit to yourself and join the YMCA. Pay no joining fee in September, saving up to $100. Whether you're looking to get healthy, make new friends, or spend more time together as a family, the Y will help you succeed. Enjoy group exercise and water fitness classes for free. Try pickleball, swim in the pool, or walk on the indoor track. Take advantage of our free wellness consultations, fantastic personal training options, free child watch for household members, and so much more. Call 636-931-9622, visit gwrymca.org, or stop by the Y today.
Dear movers and shakers, we know how you roll, and we're with you. We're with you.
Welcome back here on Regional Radio as we continue our coverage of North County and Fredericktown softball. North County with a big 12-0 lead here in the top of the fourth inning as we get underway. Kennedy Kohler will lead things off, and she'll be opposed by the third pitcher of the day for Fredericktown. Chloe Thomas is on the mound and in the circle, as Thomas is going to look to try to put up the first zero of the day. And she'll face the top of the lineup. Kohler, Dickens, and Becker due up as the first pitch to Kohler misses high, 1-0. Miner will name our Applebee's of Farmington player of the game after this, and looking like it may very well be Cheyenne Dickens, who waits on deck as the 1-0 pitch is laced foul, and it's now 1-1. But Applebee's of Farmington, a reminder that Applebee's in Farmington, you're doing good in the neighborhood. 1-1 is high, and it's 2-1. Good crowd on hand here today for this game between Fredericktown and North County. Nice little student section arriving to support their team. 2-1 is hit foul and off the screen, back and away, and it's now 2-2. Let's try this Gilster Mary Lee read again, because the first time through I had a hard time getting through these numbers. So maybe you didn't get a chance to write it down. I'll give you another shot at it here. We'll see how I do this time around. The pitch is high, and it's now full, 3-2. Try it again after this frame here, or after this batter rather. Kohler digs back in. She scored 3 runs. 3-2 is hit hard, and a diving stop by the shortstop. Throw to first is not going to be in time. But my goodness, you got to just tip your cap to McMinn out there. Her uniform is covered in dirt. She has been diving left and right all over the place today. Another fantastic diving stop. She can't get up in time to make the throw to first because, look, Kennedy Kohler's got wheels to burn. But my goodness, McMinn has some serious range out there at shortstop. She has made a lot of great plays. Doesn't have a ton to show for it, but the effort and the playmaking out there has been sensational. So it's a leadoff single for Kennedy Kohler. And Cheyenne Dickens, the batter now, looks at one that's in there. Runs the count to 1-1. So Kohler trying to get herself into the conversation for player of the game, as now the pitch runs inside to Cheyenne Dickens, and she'll get plunked in the leg by that pitch. Hit by pitch will put runners on now first and second. Coming up after the game, we'll have our Home Pools and Spas post-game show. We'll hope to catch up with both coaches from these two programs. Home Pools and Spas. Haven't heard from them much lately. I did finally hear some ads from them. We're winding down summertime, so as the pitch is in there to Emma Becker, and it's taken for a called strike. Count 1-1. Don't have any Midwest Sports Center halftime show to tell you about. That's more football. First and second, 1-1 is hit high and foul. And back out of play as it bounces off of the light pole behind us. Boy, We've been close. We've been in range here a few times of getting plunked or being a star and making a great catch in front of the fans here. But to this point, the ball has eluded our grasp here in this area. And I keep saying our. It's just me out here. I guess I'm thinking it's me and you. Wherever you're listening, however you're listening, we're hanging out together as the next one misses. That makes it 2-2. Emma Becker on the day so far, 2 for 3. A couple of singles, an RBI, and 2 runs scored. First and second, nobody out. This one's hit hard but foul as Becker was just a little bit out in front of that pitch. Otherwise, she may be running for days as she got a good piece of that ball. But just hooked it foul. Kohler led off the inning with a screaming infield single that was knocked down. And like I said, McMinn, the shortstop for Fredericktown, has been sensational today. This one's hit softly into left field. Coming on is Wagner, the left fielder, and she'll put the glove up and make the catch for out number 1 as Becker's retired for just the second time today. It's always an important first out of the inning, and with it now, Kirsten Davis will dig in. She's had a nice day as well. She's over 1 for 2 with a pair of RBIs, a single. First and second one away now as the first pitch is an off-speed one outside, a laid off 1-0. But the uniform of the shortstop McMinn is pretty much just dirt. Just covered in the light brown gravel here at JC Ballpark as the next pitch is going to be off the glove of the catcher and it gets away and back to the backstop. That's going to allow both Kohler and Dickens to advance up to their next respective bases. Of course, Dickens being pinch run for again by Kylie Jones. So a couple of runners in scoring position, and now another pass ball, and it's going to allow Kohler to slide in safely. And she'll add on another run, make it now 13-0 after back-to-back wild pitches, allows Kennedy Kohler to go from second to home on 2 pitches. And the lead extended out even further, 13-0. Tell you about Gilster Mary Lee. They're hiring Class A CDL drivers and graduates with benefits and bonuses. You can call Mike Welker at 1-800-851-5371. As the next pitch to Kirsten Davis misses, and that's ball 4, so she'll be on at first. It's now first and third with Jones at third, Davis at first, and the batter is Emma Keene. First pitch to Keene is inside, and it misses 1-0. As that'll allow the runner Davis to advance safely to second. Emma Keene digs back in. 2 for 3 on the day, pair of RBIs, a couple of singles to her credit. 1-0, here it is. That one is inside, and it's going to catch the leg of the batter Keene, and so she'll be on after the hit by pitch. 3 free passes this inning with a couple of hit by pitches and a walk. 1 run across in the inning. It makes it 13-0 here in the top of the 4th. Bases are now loaded once again. At third, it's Jones. At second, it's Davis. At first, it's Keene. The batter is Emily Morgan, and she'll look at one that is in there. So a chance to break it open even further. 13 the differential currently as Thomas winds. This one is going to be way high and get way to the backstop, but it's a short backstop, and that's not going to be enough for Jones to score. Evens things up 1-1. Emily Morgan on the day so far. She's got a couple of hits and she does only have 1 hit. And another miss there will continue to rack it up. 2-1 now. Jones looks for a pitch to get her out of the frame. Double play would do it. A high ball, and indeed that's actually going to be ball 4, as it was 3-1. And so that pitch is going to send home a run as Morgan will draw her second walk of the game and get her second RBI of the day. No, third RBI. How about that? 3 RBIs for Emily Morgan as the walk pushes across Jones from third. Everyone else moves up, and it's now 14-0 here in the top of the fourth. And it looks like Wagner's going to come back to the mound. That's where she started the game. And now she's back. As it looks like Wagner's going to head to the mound. And out in left field, it looks like it's Madison Bowman. So they do a little shuffling here late in the game, and the pitching change, of course, brought to you by Coldwell Banker Halsey Real Estate. They move this town. Also name our Patsy's Furniture Drive of the game at the end of the game. A lot of nominations, but I believe there's only been one base hit that drove in multiple runs, and that means that may have to go ahead and be the drive of the game. We shall see. No other scores to tell you about, but we can tell you about Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy. They're committed to improving the health of their patients and positively impacting the communities they serve. Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy in Farmington, Deloge, Fredericktown, and Ironton as the first pitch. I believe that missed a bit low. Jill Ruck, the batter. Next one high. And 2-0 the count now. Ruck with a chance with the bases loaded. Still only 1 out in the inning. She's got a hit on the day. Wagner delivers. This one's high. Make it 3-0 as Wagner comes in and she's having a hard time finding the zone. Wagner winds. This one just a hair inside. And 3-1 the count. Missed the strike somewhere along the way there. Wagner delivers, swing and a miss, as Ruck couldn't connect, and did see number 22 walking around the dugout area, so it's not Bowman out in the left, but maybe it's Addie Lewis. That 8 and the 2 looking kind of similar here on those Black Cat uniforms. I do have my binoculars in my bag. Don't know it's necessary to break those out just yet. Ground ball back up the middle, base hit. That's going to drive home 1, and that'll be all, as that'll push across another run here in the fourth. And with it, Jill Ruck gets her second RBI of the day. Base hit back up the middle for North County. Plates their 15th run of the game, and they now lead 15-0. So, trying to add it up here, it looks like the runner on at third is Keene. At second base, it's Morgan, as a softly hit ball is going to be caught by the shortstop, as a pinch hitter there will be retired. It was Alyssa Felty there getting the pinch hit, but she flew out, or lined out rather, to the shortstop. And that'll bring to the plate Brianna Morgan, who will get her first at-bat of the day. Pitch in the dirt, and it's going to be laid off. Keene at third, Emily Morgan at second, Jill Ruck on at first. 3 more runs here in the inning. It's now 15-0. Wagner delivers, and this one is laced but foul and well out of play. So another big inning here, as North County has kept the foot on the gas pedal. They have not slowed down since this one began. Wagner into her motion. This one's high and laid off, and I believe it's now 1-1, maybe 2-1. Wagner This one is high and laid off. And it is 3-1 as Morgan looking to try to do something with her first at-bat of the game. Chance to push across a run with a walk. She's going to hit this one well again, but foul. And up off and to the left side and out of play. And so we will do it again. Now with the count full. Wagner trying to get the final out of the inning. Get her girls back in the dugout. She winds. Here's the pitch. This one's hit well and foul again off to the left side as we've seen Brianna Morgan all out in front of the last few pitches here. So Wagner with the bases loaded, 3 runs home in the inning, 15-0, North County leading. Wagner into her motion. This one's hit high into left field. Going back the left fielder, and it's caught. As Addie Lewis makes the catch to retire the side out in left field. A great play there, and with it, the inning comes to a close, but not before 3 more runs cross. 15-0 our score as North County continues to pile things on. They lead it big heading to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be back in just a moment here on Regional Radio.
Dear movers and shakers, we know how you roll, and we're with you. We're with you on the tarmac or terrain. In the 2019 RAV4 Adventure, Limited, and Hybrid models. We're with you in the comfy Highlander with seating for up to 8 and advanced safety features standard. We're with you in the sharp 2019 Toyota Camry with its available cockpit red leather seats. And we're with you in the all-new 2020 Toyota Corolla, loaded with attitude and the latest tech. We're with you. Let's go, Toyota. Find yours at buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
See Twin City Toyota I-55 at the Herculaneum Auto Mall exit. Don't think twice, think Twin City.
Welcome back to the JC Ballpark here in Fredericktown, Missouri. Brandon Pavlina here with you, and I will be hanging out with you guys till the conclusion of this one, maybe sooner rather than later, as Fredericktown has had a hard time holding off this North County Raiders team that is trounced all over the baseball today. 15-0 the score. North County leading Fredericktown here as we start the bottom of the 4th inning. And for Fredericktown, 2-3-4 due up. Braslyn Boswell, Olivia Clark, and Kylie Elders due to the plate. We'll see if Fredericktown can mount some offense here late in the game, as they have been unable to do so here to this point. Reminder that after the game, we'll name our Applebee's of Farmington Player of the Game on our Home Pools and Spas post-game show. We'll also have our Patsy's Furniture Drive of the Game. And we'll have our Serenity Hospice Care Play of the Game. Patsy's Furniture, though. You always got to love Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills. You'll love to shop at Patsy's in Park Hills. Called strike there to the leadoff batter in the inning, Breslin Boswell. New pitcher out on the mound for North County. It's a talented one at that, and Brianna Morgan. Ground ball hits a short. Fielded onto first in time. Emily Morgan came up gunning, and she threw a strike as Dickens has moved over and now mans the first base bag as Brianna Morgan and her have traded places. Brianna Morgan, the new pitcher out on the mound, and the pitching change brought to you by Coldwell Banker Halsey Real Estate. So Dickens now manning first base. She came on and made a great play right there for the first out of the inning, and now with one away, it'll bring up Olivia Clark, who looks at one low for ball 1. Clark lined out to the second baseman back in the first. Feels like a long time ago as the 0-1 misses outside, 2-0, or 1-1 rather. Or no, 2-0. Even math has been hard today. Such a beautiful afternoon, though, for some softball here in the Show Me State. Could not have asked for better weather as That one in there for a called strike. Makes it now 2-1. North County will next head off. And a liner back up the middle, and that's going to be the first hit of the game for Fredericktown. Olivia Clark with a hard line drive base hit back up the middle, and Fredericktown is into the hit column. North County will next go to take on Union in a couple of days. For Fredericktown, they'll take on East Carter next. First pitch is high to the batter, Addie Lewis, who is the pinch hitter here. Right-handed hitter is Lewis. And she'll hit a slow liner up the first baseline, but it'll be ruled foul. As Lewis will have to head back to the batter's box and look to swing it again. And now a quick conversation with the head coach of North County with the home plate umpire. Not sure what that conversation entails. Perhaps just some miscommunication on the substitutions. So Addie Lewis back in the box was just told by a fan in attendance that if she hits a home run, that person will do her Spanish homework for her. It's quite the offer. See if she can come through. Pitch, swing and a miss. As that runs the count out at 1-2. So Brianna Morgan gives up the first base hit of the day. It will be credited to Olivia Clark for the Blackcats. 15-0 our score in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch is high and it's off the glove of the catcher, and that's going to allow the runner to advance safely down to second base. Pass ball there as that one glances off the catcher's glove and gets back to the backstop. Morgan toes the rubber. She winds. And a swing and a miss. Runs it now to 3-2. Oh, no. Indeed, that's strike three. Oh, how about that? Math has been out of strength today, but however, yeah, we're getting there. And that's going to bring into the box another pinch hitter. This time it'll be Brittany Stumbaugh who will dig in with two away and runner on at second base, and the first pitch is a strike, 0-1. It's been an offensive explosion today for North County as they've put 15 runs on the board. Stumbaugh digs back in, and it's a swing and a miss as she can't connect on one low in the zone. And it's now 0-2. Stumbaugh back in. Brianna Morgan takes the long look in. 0-2, two away. And strike three called. As that'll end the frame and that'll end the game as that'll be it. 15-0 the final score as North County comes away with a big-time victory over Fredericktown. And we'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll wrap this one up for you on the Home Pools and Spas post-game show. We'll have a chance to talk to both head coaches, so stick around for that. Timeout. We'll be back for the Home Pools and Spas post-game show coming up next here on Regional Radio.
Whatever your educational goals are, you can achieve them at Jefferson College. With caring faculty, convenient locations, and award-winning academic programs, your future is Jefferson College's focus. To learn more, call 636-797-3000 or visit jeffco.edu for a complete list of degrees and programs. Enroll now.
For higher education, for higher expectations, Jefferson College, Jefferson College, and you.
Clarissa, What are you doing with those prices now?
Jason the Hayes made, and now I'm making deals.
Are you really offering 10% off on all Spartan mowers?
Yep. Get this. Right now, customers can get a Massey Ferguson tractor as low as $167 a month.
That's a real deal. Okay then, I'm making a deal. Right now, get a Massey Ferguson 1723 backhoe for $232 a month.
I see you and cut you a Woods cutter 15 foot for just $17.5. It's heavy duty and cuts 3-inch material. Beat that, mower mouse.
I can't, Queen of the Green. That's a really good deal. All that really matters is that our customers get the best name brand equipment, not some knockoff. And that's what we do here. Fleegs Equipment, Highway 32 in St. Genevieve, and at the Leadington exit also. Online, 24/7 at fleegs.com.
Hi, it's Hannah. At Cole's Tractor and Equipment, when you buy an LS tractor, you aren't getting the knockoff. You are getting to buy direct. Direct from the major brand maker, not the middleman. That's exactly why LS puts more standard features on the LS tractors and why you get the longer, better warranty with the best price. The best price because you won't be paying the middleman and you won't be paying those franchise fees. LS Tractor does offer the best warranty and buyer after buyer knows that to be true. When you buy an LS tractor from Cole's Tractor, you are buying direct because we buy direct. You aren't buying the knockoff that others claim. You are cutting out the middleman, plain and simple. Don't just follow the herd, lead the herd with LS Tractors and Cole's Tractor and Equipment.
See Cole's Tractor and Equipment 1 mile east of Farmington on Highway 32, or give them a call at 573-756-4353. That's 573-756-4353. And don't forget to check them out on Facebook.
When it's all said and done, what really matters? For Serenity Hospice Care patient Jack, hospice isn't about giving up. It's not about the end. It's about right now. It's about spending precious time with the people we love.
Come on, Grandpa!
And the little moments that create lasting memories. It's focusing on what's important to you and remembering life is beautiful in all stages.
Welcome back here on the Home Pools and Spa. Well, welcome back on the Home Pools Spas post-game show. I thought we were coming back with a highlight. Wasn't quite sure. The coordination wasn't quite there. Hasn't been the smoothest of transitions here through this broadcast, but regardless, we've had some fun, and it's been a beautiful day, and ultimately North County comes away with a big-time victory, 15-0 the final score. Fredericktown over North County. And with that in mind, let's go ahead and take a quick sound of that big-time highlight that we had earlier in the game. It's going to be our play of the game, and it's brought to you, if I could find it, by Serenity Hospice Care, the Serenity Hospice Care play of the game. Cheyenne Dickens missed. And now she's going to hit this one softly, and it's fair up the left field line. 1 run scores. Kohler on Cheek's tail, and she's going to score as well. It's a 2-run double for Cheyenne Dickens. She's now got 3 RBIs in the game to go along with 2 hits. And it's now 9-0 here in the top of the 3rd. So that's our Serenity Hospice Care play of the game. Cheyenne Dickens with a nice RBI, 2 RBI double down into the left field corner. That made it 9-0. And really, when you look at this game, it was really never really in question as North County got a big-time victory, 15-0 the final score. As, again, Serenity Hospice Care play of the game. Serenity Hospice Care, peace of mind when it matters most. SerenityHospiceCare.org. And with me now, I got the head coach of the North County Raiders softball team, Steve Elam. And, Coach, I mean, that's a nice win for you guys, right? 15-0 the final score. You get some great plays defensively. The offense shows out really well. So, the floor is yours. Your thoughts on how you guys played today?
Like I said, we talked in the pregame. We need to come out and get hits early and with people on base, and we did that. And it showed. And like I said, we had a good eye at the plate. We hit pitches that were in the strike zone, and we did that all throughout, up and down the lineup. And I was very pleased with that aspect, and also very pleased with the way Cheyenne Dickens threw the ball on the mound. She did a great job. started working ahead. We started throwing some different pitches, and just did a great job, and I couldn't be more pleased with how we played.
Yeah, I know right off the top you had said, hey, we need to get hits, we need to string them together, we need to get them when there's runners in scoring position, and right out of the gate, you guys go, the first 3 batters of the game reach base safely, hit by pitch, error, and then you get 3 straight RBI singles with runners in scoring position, so message well received, right? I mean, you guys come out of the gate, and you're swinging it well, you're getting those clutch base hits that you like to see, and so, I mean, what did you see from your hitters up there? Was it just that they were just executing and seeing the right pitches they hit? I mean, 15 runs, that's a nice offensive day.
It's definitely a nice offensive day, and they were hitting pitches that were in the zone. They weren't, spreading their, their zone out at all. We were getting pitches we could handle, and then, like I said, we put the barrel on it. We got, like I said, 3 straight RBI singles, and that's what we look for. We look for, the single, and all of a sudden you get a double like Emma Keene did, in the, 3rd inning when she hit the ball off the fence. So, and that's just taking a good approach and understanding what we're trying to do.
Absolutely, and yeah, it was just you mentioned also right off the top a great pitching performance by Cheyenne Dickens. You said she throws hard, and I'll tell you what, first inning, I got a wake-up call right away. Yes, she definitely throws hard, as she was popping the mid and making it an awfully tough day for the Fredericktown Blackcats out there. So what did you see from her out there?
Well, like I said, she was peppering the zone, all night. And then that's what we talk about. We talk about trying to get ahead, and then we can throw her rise ball. We can throw the changeup, and, she threw a nasty changeup in there one time. And when you get ahead of the hitter, you can throw your other pitches, and it makes you even that more tough. But also, you got to think, we have a girl, Kennedy Kohler, that was out on second base, dives to make a play, makes a great play, happens to kick it over to Emily Morgan, who picks it up onto the ground, and we turn a double play. And it's all out of effort on that part. But a lot of that comes from, Cheyenne hitting spots and our defense being able to move with there and do a great job.
Yeah, that was such a fun play early on in the game where it goes down as a 4-6-3, even though Kennedy really didn't touch the ball or didn't field it. She just dove, laid out, glanced it off the glove, and happened to knock it right into the glove of your guy's shortstop. Just a beautiful play. The defense was sound all game long, and like you said, I mean, a great starting pitching performance by Dickens, and she got the nice 3-run lead early after the top half of the top of the first, and that's always a nice way to go for you guys. And look, you guys are playing well right now. I know the loss last night was tough for you guys against it was Hillsborough 13-8, but you come out, bounce back with a win like this. You got to be really happy with the way that your team looks right now at this point in the season.
Definitely. We showed a lot of heart being able to come back and bounce back like that. Defense wasn't our best thing last night. We had a couple of miscues here and there, but I told them, I said, softball, you got to have a short memory. You play so many games so frequently. We played 4 games this week. You have to have a short memory on what goes on and how it happens. And we came out today and we showed that we had that short memory, that we were able to, bounce back from a tough loss.
Yeah, and it was just really a lot of fun getting to see you guys here in person today and getting to watch you guys go to work, because you're an awfully talented team, and you guys certainly showed it here today with a big-time win. We'll let you go ahead and get out of here and go celebrate with your team. So congratulations on a nice win, and of course, as always, appreciate you taking some time to talk to us here on the Home Pools and Spas postgame show.
Thank you, and we appreciate your coverage.
Absolutely. Head coach of the North County Raiders, Steve Elam, here on the Home Pools and Spas postgame show. We'll see if we can grab Cody Huff, but if not, we'll catch up with him a little bit later on. So quick time out here on the Home Pools and Spas postgame show before we wrap this one up. We'll be back in just a moment here on Regional Radio.
Are you ready for an exciting new career that offers job security, flexibility, and independence? Rankin Technical College in Perryville is now accepting student applications for a 5-week CDL training class. The Gilster Mary Lee Corporation will provide the necessary funding for program training. If your application is approved, you'll receive a benefits package, which includes miles paid by the hub, paid downtime, unloading allowances, vacation, Christmas, and holiday bonuses, plus insurance. Call Mike Welker at 800-851-5371.
Turn your mic on. Welcome back here on the Home Pools and Spas postgame show. As we wrap this one up, North County with a 15-0 win over Fredericktown today, as North County got out to an early lead and they never looked back, and they really just had an impressive showing. Had a chance to catch up with Steve Elam, the head coach of the Raiders, in just a moment ago. Appreciate him stopping by on our Home Pools and Spas post-game show. Of course, our Applebee's player of the game is going to go to Cheyenne Dickens, so she will get a gift card to Applebee's of Farmington. I'll get a chance to get that to her here in a moment. But yeah, congratulations. Applebee's of Farmington player of the game. It's going to go to Cheyenne Dickens for an impressive performance out of the mound and also an impressive performance at the plate. A really nice showing for North County just overall today. And let's thank a couple more of our sponsors here while we have just a moment here. Mineral Area College, Home Pools and Spas, and Midwest Sports Center. And that'll do it for our broadcast here from Fredericktown and from the JC Ballpark here in Fredericktown. Just a great game today for North County as they came out and poured it on. And we'll talk to you all again soon. Again, you can tune in to KJF AM 1400 tonight at 7:15 for Festus and DeSoto Volleyball. We'll have coverage of that one beginning at 7:15 with the Fleegs Equipment pregame show. But that's going to do it for us here on the MIMO Info Sports Stream. Shout out to Chase back in the studio for spinning the dials and telling us what's going on back there. Chase, I still do not know your last name. I apologize for that. Otherwise, I would tip you. Oh, that's right, it is Chase Sellers. All right, how about that? Chase Sellers, we appreciate you back in the studio spinning the dials for us and bringing you all the sights and sounds here from Fredericktown. Appreciate you back in the studio. And thank you to all of you for tuning in out there and listening to us hang out with you, bring you the North County and Fredericktown softball game. We'll sign off now as I can continue to ramble on and try to say goodbye for 10 more times, but I'd rather just leave. So I'll talk to you guys all again soon right here on Regional Radio.
Coldwell Banker Holsey Real Estate has been the trusted real estate advisor for over 60 years in the Mineral area. Hi, I'm Kim Hudson, owner of Coldwell Banker Holsey Real Estate. No one has helped more people buy or sell real estate in our community than the agents at Coldwell Banker Holsey Real Estate. We are proud of the community in which we live and serve. Contact us today for all your real estate needs. Find us on Facebook or online at coldwellbankerholsey.com. Coldwell Banker Holsey, we would love to be your realtor.